Do cities influence structures, or do structures define cities? A total built-up area of 1.6 million square feet, 10 levels of parking, 13 office floors, cafeteria of 2,000 seating capacity, ground floor F&B and fine dining at terrace level, living walls. M-Agile is a futuristic commercial skyscraper that is looking to redefine smart Pune.
When Pune was chosen to be smart city in 2016, a thought crossed my mind. While the city is getting smarter, are our urban structures up for the challenge? Looking at the current skyline of Pune, an idea was planted. My vision is that all the ventures of Malpani Group should be driven by passion for perfection and excellence. We aspire to surpass all our current achievements by embracing latest practices to achieve our new business goals. Our aim is to change the skyline of Pune city, and my mission is to harness superior thinking in the creation of buildings that are functional and visually enhance the spaces in which people work by reducing the carbon footprint.
This vision led to the conceptualization of a visually striking, functional and sustainable project, M-Agile. To harness superior thinking, Team Hyundai from South Korea was appointed for pre-construction consultation. The aim was to implement the best construction practices benchmarked globally, resulting in a truly spectacular commercial space. Specialists onboarded from respective fields were challenged to reinvent their thought process and capabilities to create M-Agile as you see it is today.
As a famous saying goes, that there is no second chance to make a first impression. So this made us explore this particular project owing to the site parameters as an exploration of the parametric geometry of the solid cubes, a volumetric analysis of interstitial spaces that contains within a cube. The building had to be artistic, at the same time it also had to be more future ready. So which means to cater to the challenges of what would be the future of workplaces, which needs to be more eco-friendly, which needs to be more sustainable. The entire project, which was designed and devised on these thought process, made this happen into a project that what we are seeing today.
All the workspaces are designed to enable glare-free daylight and limit the heat load due to thermal heat gain. Microclimate creation and reduction in the perceptible temperature by integrating the biophilic walls, which inherently also adds a great value in terms of placemaking. Universally accessible building with preference for lift calls, provision of ramps for wheelchairs, tactile flooring in internal and external circulation area.
Sustainable development is a national agenda today. M-Agile is a IGBC Platinum rated building. Special efforts were given right at the beginning of the design stage to integrate and achieve green measures. Special emphasis was laid on sustainable site management, water conservation, and energy efficiency. The selection of appropriate and responsible building materials and indoor environment quality measures were integrated to deliver wellness to the occupants.
Use of paints and adhesives with low VOC helps in reducing adverse effects on the occupants of the building. Green design approach was incorporated to reduce the environmental impacts and create comfortable spaces for the people who inhabit the building. M-Agile Malpani Group's iconic project incubates this approach in architecture, structure, MEP, horizontal and vertical transportation, facade, landscape, and most importantly, construction to create an iconic design and engineering masterpiece. While the vision was drawn to translate it on ground following the most advanced practices was truly a mammoth task.
We were able to deliver such a challenging project on time while maintaining world-class quality standards as expected from a project of this magnitude. All the slabs and the columns required a form finish, and hence Alkys-facing sheets were used on all the formwork systems. We were able to achieve a milestone of 2.2 million safe working hours on this project. The concrete used on this project included GGBS replacement up to 40%. This resulted in not only a superior concrete finish, but has also resulted in significant environmental benefits. We also secured 2 prestigious awards for this particular project from the Builders Association of India. The first one being Well-Equipped and Well-Mechanized Project, and the second one, Best in Class Project for Bare Shell Works. This is a project we are truly proud of.
Perfection and excellence is visible in the smallest of things at M-Agile. Every department was tuned to the idea of building a world-class facility that's beautiful and sustainable. Smallest of details in electrical and plumbing too were given equal importance.
The IBMS is designed very uniquely. Not only we have integrated all the services, whether it's plumbing, electrical or HVAC, we have also done innovation. Like the flap barrier which is here installed is first of its kind installation in India. This will not only make his life easy, but the entire traffic congestion which is during the office timings will be much easier. During our firefighting designs we have used groove joint, so there is no welding that is there in this project. So we have reduced the pollution that would have added to the atmosphere. We have also taken care that the quality of installations are with the best engineering standards. The main challenge on this project was that it was a multi-tenant building and we really didn't know how many meters are going to be installed. So to keep that flexibility, what we have done is we have taken bus duct and can now provide as number of meters as required as the tenants get into the building. If you see the MEP installations, whether it's a pump room, DG set or the transformer, these are one of the best installations in the country.
M-Agile has achieved the highest international standards in vertical transportation by implementing 16 high-speed elevators enhanced by DOFS, which is uniquely linked with state-of-the-art flap barriers and 4 escalators. Successful installation of parking management systems, which integrates the boom barriers, and parking counting systems, which enables to identify the available slots for ease of commuting. If something can be achieved in the finest metros of the world, why can't it be replicated in India? This quest for perfection and world-class structure meant the PMC had to come up with a dynamic approach.
As an internationally management certified company, having ISO 9001, 14001 and 45001, all the documentation and protocols that were required to make this project a world-class benchmark project. Considering the scale of the project, even at the time Agile was going on, we were doing around 15 plus projects, but the demanding nature and the protocols and the benchmark that had to be set with this project was actually consuming 50% of our time against our overall portfolio of projects.
First impressions are everything. When a project of world-class specifications is being developed, its facade needs to be equally interesting.
There is a major challenge in the glass facade buildings to control the optical distortion, and for that we asked the glass processor and manufacturer to follow the best practices and the procedures. We chose Schuko unitized system, which is originally from the Germany, for this project. The challenging design incorporated for the crown facade, which has a 300 mm deep fin and 300 mm wide fins installed together along with the corners to accommodate the seismic moments, which is causing plus or minus 12 mm. And to enhance the optical value of the glass, we try to avoid the optical distortion in the facade. We strictly ask the supplier and the glass processor to maintain the standards to the highest possible way. Building corners and balconies are the major concerns in this project because they are exposed to the higher wind loads and the weather effects. To seal these corners and balconies with the 100% success rate is a bit challenging. Therefore, the facade has been tested for air infiltration, static water penetration, dynamic water penetration, structural performance, seismic racking test and structural proof load test, and seal degradation test at the Winwall Technology Facility in Chennai as per the American standard ASTM and AMA, which are available internationally.
One of the integral part of M-Agile's facades is the extensive use of local material like granite to further the sustainability goals of the building.
As a unique requirement from the management, it has been decided that there will not be expansion joint in M-Agile building despite having a length. With regards to the column starter, it is creating unnecessarily construction joint in the column.
My company was entrusted by the Malpani Group with the responsibility of the finishing contracts of M-Agile. So basically that means that we were responsible for the entire envelope of the building, from its facade to its interior to its hardscape. This project is an entire celebration of high definition CNC crafted stonework, metalwork, high definition solid monolithic stones. The facade mainly comprised of stones, that is granites, and performance louvers. The granites were not a regular ordinary granite which was just brought in and installed. It was CNC perforated in diamond pattern. The challenges were that the granite had to look spectacular from the outside, and from the inside it had to look highly presentable because it was highly visible from the parking areas as well. With the clear intent that for anybody standing in the external areas of the building and as they look into the elevation, none of the services pipes, firefighting pipes and equipments should be visible, while the entire podium facade should stay extremely well naturally ventilated. Precisional cove detail had to be done so that all fixtures were perfectly hidden. The shadows of the lights that fall, they don't dance away, they had to be perfectly straight. So they all had to be incorporated. And then came another major challenge, which was the metal baffle ceiling. For the first time in India, we had to set a metal baffle ceiling on a male and female extruded aluminium track. And the target was that across a 75-meter length, our variation should not be greater than plus minus 1 millimeter. The level differentiator between the driveway and the pathway had to be differentiated with monolithic curbstone. We had solid granite baluster railings across the F&B spillover area of the project. The periphery of the project has an extraordinary step-down granite drain.
This building had a lot of fins and a lot of big elements along with the panels. And what we did was that we made these unitized panels with the fins completely factory finished at our plant in Bangalore, and we had these shipped out in pallets to the site in Pune. At the site, these were unloaded, using very sophisticated machinery. And on top of the building, atop it, we had a monorail system, and with the gondolas, we would lift it and have it installed in position. We also had in this building another unique feature, which was the zinc cladding, which was a complete open groove system. And I'm very pleased to tell you that this was all done to the absolute topmost precision, where we just worked to a 2 mm tolerance level. This was also possible because of the fantastic construction that was done on the site and the support that we received from the group.
We invite one and all to come and celebrate and experience M-Agile, a project which from the start to the finish resonates with the vision and passion of the Malpani Group. A path-breaking iconic structure that embraces innovative breakthroughs emerged from the Malpani Group's passion for perfection and excellence. All this while being kind to the environment and kind to the people in the true sense. The group's commitment to the society will be highlighted through the responsible construction and thoughtful yet groundbreaking design that the company has put in place. Hundreds of workers, 8 vendors, 1 visionary. All of them worked as a team for 3 years while overcoming disruptions like the pandemic to deliver a project that is exceptional and living. As a beautiful mosaic, the whole idea is coming together to be a reality. As we see our vision take shape in solid structure, we realize we have achieved so much with collaboration and innovation. But this is not the end. M-Agile is a work in progress that, when completed, will be an architectural milestone.
As Michael Jordan says, talent wins games, but intelligence and teamwork wins championships. Our quest for perfection and excellence is relentless. We managed to surpass our past achievements, but this is not the end. This is just the beginning. Our ideation for next amazing structure has already begun.